Today I'm going to show you how to make a DeceasedCraft Minecraft server. My name is Robin and I'll be guiding you through it step by step. The first step is to open up Google and search for DeceasedCraft modpack. Open the modpack page on CurseForge and go to the Files tab. From here pick a version you would like to install and check what mod loader and Minecraft version it requires. For me it's Forge 1.20.1, so let's keep that in mind. Click on the version and under the additional files, download the server pack and save it on your desktop. Now we have the modpack files, but we also need the server files. Since our modpack is for Forge 1.20.1, we need to install that. Search Google for Forge 1.20.1 and open the official page. From here download the recommended installer. Once downloaded, create a folder on your desktop for the server files. Open the installer and choose the server install. Pick the folder you just created and click OK. Forge 1.20.1 will now get installed. After that, all the essential files have now been added to the folder. To run the server, double-click on the run.bat file. After loading for a bit, you will see a message like this. That's because we need to accept the Minecraft EULA. Press any key to close the terminal and open up the eula.txt file. In here, change the text from false to true and save it. Easy as that. But since we want to run a modpack on the server, we will need to allocate more RAM to it. For that, open the user_jvm_args.txt file. This is the file used to change Forge server's RAM allocation. Remove the hashtag on the last line and change the 4 to 8. This will allocate 8 GB of RAM to our server, which should be enough for most moderate modpacks. You can also always check the modpacks page to see if there are any RAM requirements listed there. Now save the file. If you wish to edit any server properties like change the game mode, enable whitelist or change the view distance, that can be done in the server.properties file. But now let's add the modpack files to the server. Unzip the server pack we downloaded previously and copy everything except the Forge jar, run.bat and user-jvm files. Replace anything it's asking you to. When the files have been transferred, your server is pretty much good to go. But to join, you also need to install the modpack on your client. For that, I recommend using the CurseForge client. I will leave a link in the description with a tutorial on how you can do that. Now that we have the modpack installed on both ends, let's start up the server by double-clicking the run.bat file. The server started up nicely. Let's open Minecraft and try to connect as well. As the server name, you can add whatever, but as the address, write localhost. Our server shows up nicely. After connecting, we can see that the modpack is working and everything else is running smoothly as well. But currently the server is only working in LAN, meaning only people who are connected to the same network as you can join. To make it so that everyone can join no matter where in the world they are located, you need to forward the port that Minecraft runs on. The default port for Minecraft Java is 25565 and it can be changed in the server properties. The easiest way to forward the port is to go portforward.com. This website has everything you need to know. Just choose your router from the list they have and follow the tutorial given. Sometimes you might not be able to forward the port yourself though, so you might need to call your internet provider and ask them for help to open the port 25565. Once the port has been forwarded, your server is ready to go. To join, use your own IP plus the port you just opened. You can get your own IP by googling "what's my IP?" Altogether, the server address should look something like this. Please only share this with people you trust. Spreading your personal IP to random people is not recommended, since they can DDoS you or potentially do other harmful stuff. Also keep in mind that for your friends to be able to join with the server, they need to have the same modpack installed on their client as you have on the server. You can send them the guide in this video's description if they are having trouble with installing the mods. But what if all of this is too much and you don't want to mess around with self-hosting, port forwarding and manual modpack installation? Well, then you can use a third-party hosting provider like WiseHosting. To create the modded server on here, you first need to pick a plan for your server needs. I have got the guide link down in the description if you're not sure how much RAM you should get. Once you have picked out your server plan, our onboarding process will help you get to the game panel in no time. Now just go to the versions, modpacks tab and click install on the modpack you would like to play. Easy as that. In seconds you have the modpack installed on your server. Now you can just turn on your server and start playing right away. If that sounds interesting, check it out at WiseHosting.com. And if you're hosting with us for the first time, make sure to use the code HELLO at the checkout to get 25% off your first month. Thanks for watching.